Hey everybody, welcome to our Level Up #1 training, our first set of training. It's going to be about a 5-minute video, I'm hoping. So let's get started. I am trying to train our team via video since it's very difficult to gather. So if you have any questions at all that come up as you're watching or listening, I'm also going to send you a screenshot of this board so that you have access to it, and hopefully you can read my handwriting on the whiteboard as we go. So feel free to text or respond with a phone call for questions, or you can even meet me after a service, before a service, between services is pretty difficult, but and we can practice. If you're uncomfortable with some of the things that we're asking you to do, we can work together on some of those skills, okay? And you can ask questions. I'll hopefully provide some answers, or we'll just encourage you that you're going to have a team around you that have other skills as well. Okay? So the purpose of Level Up is to equip intergenerational teams to hear God's direction and then move towards what God says. One more time. The purpose is to equip intergenerational teams to hear God's direction and then move towards what He is telling us to do or to say or to respond. So I'm going to break our time up into 3 chunks, 3 basic sections, and I'm going to do 3 separate videos for each chunk. So the first section is arrival and team building, okay? Arrival and team building. When kids begin to arrive, it's not time for you to use the bathroom. I mean, if you have to, you got to go, but it's not time to get a cup of coffee. It's not time to sit down and chat with adults. It's time to engage with kids, okay? As soon as they walk in the door, I want you to shout, "Level up!" Okay? Something like that. We're gonna sound like Cece's Pizza and say, "Level up!" as soon as they come in the door. And interact with them. Engage in some free time games. There's gonna be Gaga Ball. There's gonna be some simple crafts that the kids can do. So you can interact with kids, ask them questions, find out who they are, or their favorite, whatever. That's a great way to begin. Then we're going to actually begin at 9 o'clock on Thursday and Friday, 9 a.m. On Saturday, we're going to begin at 2 p.m. Very important for you to make note in your scheduler when these things begin. I want you to be here a half an hour before so that we can meet, pray, answer questions, and then begin to interact with those who arrive early. You're going to be here a half hour before. In other words, you're going to be here at 8:30 in the morning or at 1:30 in the afternoon on Saturday, okay? So it's really important, this team building, this is our team building section, okay? Team building is the thrust of this time. And the point of this is to build trust and a sense of belonging. Kids need trust and a sense of belonging, especially if you're asking them to step out into challenging whatever, whether it's socially challenging, whether it's a game that's challenging, or whether you're asking them to hear God's voice and they've never tried that before or didn't know that they could do that, then you're asking them to take a risk. And this team building is really essential for that. You're building trust and a sense of belonging, a safe place where they can take a risk and know that they're going to be loved and accepted anyway, no matter what happens. So what does that time look like? It's going to look like learning names, okay? Make a point of learning your small group's names. You're going to have a small group of kids, teens, adults that are going to be your team, okay? We're going to assign that when you're here. Don't worry over that. I'm going to work on that myself, okay, and have that ready for you. You're going to learn names. You're going to encourage the good that you see. There's all kinds of good in each child or each teenager. You're going to see it. You're going to see either skills, you're going to see quirkiness, you're going to see unique things about them, you're going to see strengths, you're going to see leadership. I want you to call that out, speak it forth, and say, "I'm observing this, I'm seeing this in you." And then it also might look like playing together. We're going to do some team building challenges and games together. Some of them are physical challenges, some of them are mental, creative challenges. So hopefully we'll get a hold of a number and a variety of personalities. So you're going to be doing that together. Make sure that you as the leader are participating. You're not just standing back and letting kids do it all. You're going to participate with them because that is team building between you and those children, okay? You're going to participate. So playing games together. So leaders, what's your responsibilities? Break it down, Dawn. Get it really specific. Your responsibility during team building time and arrival time is to, number 1, learn names. Number 2, keep your team organized Keep your team organized. So if the games leader is saying to get in a line, you're going to help your kids get into a line, okay? Pretty simple, makes sense. If he's asking for you to be in pairs, you're going to pair him up, okay? The second thing is to follow instructions. Help your team follow the instructions of the challenges that you're facing together. No breaking rules, keep things fair, that kind of thing. And the third thing, of course, is to cheer and praise. See what's good and encourage it, speak it out, praise it, and cheer for it, okay? Those 3 responsibilities. Thank you so much, you guys. This is the end of this particular part of the video. I'm going to do a second one of the equipping section, and then a third one of the releasing section. Break this up a little bit so you can watch it in your own time frame. I'll see you in a few minutes.